Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm going to show you my Toby the Tram engine collection, and basically just showing you all the merchandise that I own that has to do with Toby from the book and TV series. So it's going to be a rather quick one today. I don't have that much to show you, but it's still going to be fun, so let's get into it. The first item that I'm going to be showing you today is this. This is a early Trackmaster Toby. I got this around 2009, 2010, that era. It looks pretty good for how much I used it. Of course, there is a lot of wear, but not as much as I would think of how much I played with these. Scarring on the edges there. It looks pretty good. Traction tires are good. Nice and still good, still fresh. There's the copyright stuff. Yeah, still pretty good. Lots of memories, good memories. He's a little long, but that comes with every Trackmaster item you get. It's a little squashed or stretched in some way. But this guy ran pretty well. I'm gonna get some batteries in him and show you how he runs. Alright, I put a battery in him. That's what it looks like. They have the big C batteries. That's what they used for Toby. That's what it looks like. I just want to show you inside. He was a snap-on like this, and then his middle wheels would come off, and that's how it stays in place. You screw the middle wheels, and that's how it's all held together. But I won't put that on right now. So yeah, here it is. It's pretty strong. Smooth runner. Very clean, no hair in there. I tried to clean these a while ago. I cleaned a lot of my Trackmaster stuff. Just so, you know, preservation and everything. So that's Toby with his batteries. Gets a lot heavier. But yeah, that's my first Trackmaster Toby, and let's go on to a slightly different one. Alright, my next item is also a 2009-2010 Toby, around that era. It looks pretty much the same, although he has a chip on his nose. Pretty much the same, you would think. This one has a rusty screw. I already unscrewed it, and you might notice on top I have taped this little thing on the top there. Now, owners of Trackmaster and Toby might already know what that means, but the spring contact for the battery broke off. That's the first time I've ever had that happen, and it's the only time I've ever had that happen. But it makes sense. It's really long, especially with the C battery engines. It's really long and like vulnerable, and I can see why it easily breaks because it's just sticking out there and it's not really supported. So I don't know what happened. It just broke off. So yeah, this one got play too. You can see a bunch of scuffs on the roof. I can't remember which Toby was my first one. The reason I have two is I got two gifts, like one Christmas, from like two different family members, and they both got me like a set with Toby in it. It was like different sets, but I got Toby in both of them. It was like one was the Whistling Woods. I got the Whistling Woods, and then I think I just got a normal like single pack Toby, like the same Christmas from two different family members. So I have two. I didn't get the other one because this broke. This broke fairly recently, actually. Probably only a couple years ago. So I'm glad I have two because one broke. So I still have the other one, which works perfect, and this one doesn't work. I could solder it, but it's probably just gonna be for parts, and I might eventually sell it for parts. I don't really need it. But yeah, that is my second Trackmaster Toby, which is broken. Too bad, so sad. As you probably saw from the intro of the video, I only have 2 Toby toys, and you just saw them. That's the only Toby toys that I own. So I'm just going to go right into the book that he's based off of, the Railway Series number 7, which is fitting because it's Toby, you know, number 7. So Toby the Tram Engine came out in, I believe, in 1951 or 52. I don't remember exactly. 52. Did I read that right? Yes, came out in 1952. This is the 2018 edition with the complete set. You can read the back there. I think it's a really good book, really solid, really focused. Tells a good story about Toby and how he came to Sodor and what he gets into while he's there. Yep, really good book. Really enjoy it. Toby was always one of my favorite characters, and great, very well written. So yeah, great book. Toby Tram Engine is his book, and now we have another book that I want to show you, which is Tramway Engines, which prominently features Toby as it's set on Thomas's branch line, which he works. You can see him right there. He's a little cross. This is the last book released to be written by Audrey. Came out in 72, I believe. Oh yeah, this is the misprint. It says 59. That's, I don't know if it's just my book. It might not be, but I don't think it's a misprint. It's not 59. That is it's early 70s. I don't remember. This is, of course, with Ghost Engine and all that. But of course, Mavis, great character, and great character pairing with Toby. Toby's great in this. Great stories with him and Mavis. Of course, Toby's Tightrope, legendary story. And good whole book. 2 different sides. We have like the Thomas and Percy thing, and then we have the Toby and Mavis thing. Yeah, overall, very good book. So those are the only 2 Railway Series books that I have that I want to show you about Toby. Of course, Toby did get a book written by Chris Audrey, Toby Trucks in Trouble. It's neat. It's neat to see Toby's backstory, or more of his life before Sodor and his brothers and everything. It's really cool. It's not the best book, of course. It's written by Chris, which is he'll always be second to Wilbert, in my opinion, and I guess in most people's opinions. It's not really a hot take, but his writing is not as charming, but it's still a good book with some good stories and some good moments and illustrations. So yeah, that's Toby in the Railway Series for you. Let's move on to the television series. Alright, for the TV series, I have 2 DVDs for you. I have this DVD, which I've shown before. It is A Big Day for Thomas, released in the US. We have 2 Toby stories on here. We have Toby the Tram Engine, which gives his whole backstory. A really good episode, I really enjoy it. And Thomas Breaks the Rules, where he gets stopped by the policeman. I always loved George Carlin's policeman, and George Carlin in general. Great. Probably the best narrator. I'm just saying it's the best narrator. Anyway, I got this a long time ago. I believe this was the first DVD that I ever got of the show. Look how used that is. Wow. So yeah, got 2 episodes about Toby there, and he's on the cover, so great. And I also wanted to mention this DVD, which is Thomas's Halloween Adventures. A lot of stories on here, but the one I wanted to mention was Toby's Discovery. Great episode. Really well paced and directed and shot, and all the props. And it's great, and of course Bertram. Really good showing of Toby's character. Doesn't take it too far, you know. But yeah, really good DVD. really good release. Also, yeah, US release, obviously. So yeah, and some bonus features. So yeah, those are the only 2 DVDs that I wanted to show you. Kind of weird in this light. But yeah, I believe I got these at Hollywood Media, which was a DVD store like right next to me, right next to our house. So I believe kids movies were free. So yeah, I think these might have been free. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long time. It closed down years ago and is now a pizza place. So there you go. So yeah, those are DVDs, and let's wrap it up with my drawing of Toby. Alright, the last item in my Toby the Tram engine collection is this. This is my Railway Series coloration of Toby in the style I like to picture him as. I think I did okay. I messed up in a lot of places, but overall you can't really tell. Of course, if I don't point them out to you, you can't really tell, but I can tell where I messed up. Don't look at the cow catchers. Okay, anyway, I made this for my piano tutorial for his theme, which you can check out on my channel. And the performance for that is also on my channel. I'll probably link it in the end of the video, or the card right here in the upper right corner. So yeah, that's you can admire it, do what you want. That's what it looks like. I did some shading. I tried my best to make it look presentable, you know. But anyway, that is all my Toby merchandise that I own. Hope you enjoyed watching, and see you next time.